America. Who will be first? Ronnie. Ronnie holds the record for being more important than anybody ever. Metal. Oops. Joe. Domo. Saying that right? Silverback. Teresa. Leanne. Gypsy. What up, y'all? American. Y'all know how this shit works. We might have somebody. We might not. We might roll for a minute. We might roll all goddamn day. Y'all look off into the trees. Unless we get somebody jump up here. Look at nature, goddamn it. I was supposed to have mowed like 2 hours ago, but I woke up tired. So I'll mow later on. Triple digits today and tomorrow. God damn it, man. I don't know what the temperature's supposed to be like today. I just assume it's going to be hot as fuck. That's what it has been. So it is excuses. My excuse is I didn't want to fucking do it yet. That's the privilege of being a goddamn American. Is my excuses are valid for any justification. Oh, being an American is lame? Is that what the fuck you just said right now? We got an anti-American communist in the chat, y'all. They think America is a lame excuse. Do I like Trump? He's all right. I got no problems with him. Not enough to want to punch him in the face. He does some bitch shit, but everybody does some bitch shit every once in a while. America. Whatever y'all want to talk about, throw it out there. We're just hanging out this morning. I don't know if we're going to have company or not. It's kind of a late start to the day. Can't hate a dude that grabs him by the. I mean, yeah, I can. That's deviant behavior. It's kind of bitch shit. My chat! America. I got my the work that I wanted to get done yesterday. I got the rocks moved, and I got my mounds leveled out. So the next logical step is to go back to digging because that's the only choice I've got. And I don't think I'm going to do that today. Hell belly. I got to do some mowing. I got some trash to burn, but I don't think it's going to be burn weather today. America. Going shopping. What's on the agenda for you people today? What are we getting fucking accomplished? It's just a normal rinse and repeat kind of day. America. I'm going to the vet today. I assume you were taking an animal, mowing and restringing tomato plants. My moringa grows two new branches every single time it gets above 90 degrees. It's not massive, but it's getting there. Good buddy. The ducks aren't behind me. Gratuitous puppy cam. There were ducks over here. I don't know where they went. Hey, duck. Duck, 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 duck. They're not in the pond. I think they're over there by the sunflowers. Delivered logs to the sawmill. Aren't you officially retired yet, man? What the hell? Don't use me as an excuse, Leanne. You're not going to miss anything important over here. You know all we do is talk shit. Me and Declan been out here eating peanut butter M&Ms. He gets the green ones because they're gay. Green M&Ms are transsexual, so we don't eat those. I don't know where the fuck the ducks are. Oh well. Semi part-time retired. America. BDJ. Give y'all something better to look at. Trees and shit. Do me a favor, buddy. Well, grifter or something? Maybe. Not your buddy. What is it about somebody calling a grown man buddy that makes you just want to slap a bitch in the face? You know what I mean? America. Hey, bud, pal, any of that shit. That's all bitchery.
Hey,
Get
buddy.
my 12 and turn it on myself. Did you tell me to self delete myself? Oh my god. Wow, y'all. Another original fucking engineer in the chat. Wow. Wow. I hope you're gay and I hope you catch monkeypox and AIDS. Since you're so offended about me hating green transgender M&Ms, are you mad because the green M&Ms are your suppository? Is that what it is? You ingest peanut butter through your butthole? Backwoods, what up?
Hey, buddy.
Sup, pal?
What a fucking uh, jeez. What's up, everybody in chat? How y'all doing? Yeah, I said hell with today and tomorrow, man. I'll start my properties Wednesday. It's supposed to be 109 today and 111 tomorrow.
It's understandable. I don't know. Is it your left or my left?
And who knows? You're the one on the left.
Am I?
Yeah.
It's understandable. I've seen me. You know what I mean?
You look you gaze upon yourself once in a while in the mirror, huh?
Yeah. I've seen myself. You know what I mean? I completely understand. Don't feel bad about that. You know what I mean? It happens to the best
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah, these next 2 days, man, it's supposed to be like the dew point's like at like 78%, which is when you start getting into that extreme dangerous heat, you know.
Right.
But then I guess gonna gonna go away, and Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is supposed to be like right around 89, 90 degrees and real low dew points, so there ain't gonna be no humidity, you know.
Say it seems like we shouldn't have humidity out here, but we do for not having any moisture in the air.
Hell, it's already like 88 degrees and feels like 95 here. So
In the shade is pretty not bad.
well, it's not bad in here with the fan blowing. So
What up, Edward?
oh,
Sponge Gundam. Right on.
wow.
Mimi Gelato. You're a fucking creeper, bro. What's wrong with you?
Is that a dude or a chick?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Goddamn androgynous names, man. America.
Who knows? So do you
Hi,
spend your
upstate New York. What up, South Canada? How you doing?
Did y'all did you spend your day yesterday watching the FIFA, the the soccer's?
I'm not gonna lie. Soccer, while it is still inherently homosexual and extremely foreign, so fuck it. At the end of the day,
Right.
that that Harland from fucking from Norway, dude's kind of my spirit animal. You know what I mean? I might get a jersey. Not gonna lie. I actually
I don't
sat
know.
down and watched Germany the other day for about 20 minutes so I could see him play. I was like, that dude is the shit. I
I
fuck
didn't
with him.
watch any of it.
I still hate soccer, but I like the personality. You know what I mean? Dude's cool as fuck.
Right.
Trolling the shit out of them little Indian what's up. I'm trying to compose my foreign hate this morning. He he was owning some motherfuckers. I'll just say that. Very very nice. FIFA is a homosexual sport. You didn't know that? I'm glad I can be here to enlighten you.
Right.
Soccer is soccer is gay as two boys kissing. So there is that. Iran has been attacking the U.S. and Syria, but we aren't there allegedly.
I think that's supposed to say, "What's up, old timers? You got any cool cars or trucks or motorcycles, perhaps?" No motorcycles. I just got regular vehicles. I don't get into all that old fixing them all up and all that shit.
Ain't nobody got the money for all that shit. Do I look like Bill Gates in this bitch?
Right. I'm more focused on paying off my stuff around the house. Paying my house off and things like that. I'd much rather you know, $10 or $15,000 to do a few things to your vehicle. If you could put that $10 or $15,000 into your house and get it closer to being paid for.
Yeah, I'd rather have my bills paid than have fancy toys. With the
Yes.
exception of bike. If I get bike money, I will get a bike again. Said football is people smashing heads. Is that gay? I just thought of Joe Dirt. He's like, does this look gay to you? Does this look gay to you?
Hmm. Stop eating Taco Bell.
You love Chevys? Yeah, your judgment's questionable. I don't appreciate the fact that you called us both handsome because obviously your eyesight's not very fucking good and your judgment is shit.
I don't know. I got a Kia, an Acura, a Toyota, and a Ford, and they're all paid for, and they all run.
I got a Dodge and a Ford, just like God intended.
They're not. None of my shit is all fixed up. They're just how they came from the factory.
If you have time to watch sports, you're not busy enough. I don't agree with that. The
Me either.
circus is needed. I personally think sports ball is pretty retarded, but the circus is needed.
Yeah, I stayed busy enough when I was younger, working 60 and 70 hours a damn week every week. Got tired of that shit.
Clean my
I started.
fingernails. Clean your mouth. I have to take down whatever
Well, I
that
think
is.
that anybody that, when you're young, you should work a lot and get yourself established to where when you get older, you don't have to work so much, man. You know, just like it's like me. I don't have to work a lot. It's like today, I'm like, I got properties to do, but they can wait till Wednesday when the
Right.
humidity goes away.
Tell your boss to go fuck himself. You'll come in when you're
Pretty
damn
much.
good.
Galaxy 500, hell yeah.
Hutch likes boys with a Z. It seems like wishful thinking on your part, Grifter, because only a homosexual would put Z after boys. I'm just saying. Yankee,
Right, Yankee? Tell them.
what are we talking about, y'all? I didn't expect to have this many fucking retards in the chat this morning, but here we are.
I mean, it ain't even that big of a deal that they're in here. Who cares? It don't even bother me.
All homosexuals are left handed. What's the topic? Whatever y'all throw out there. 4 rules in this chat. Don't be a sexual deviant. No racist shit. Do not spam my chat and be over 18. That's it. Other than that, we're just here.
It's fucking hot out here, man. Already.
It's starting to warm up. I was gonna sit in the shed today, but I need to keep the door closed so I don't waste the AC. Oh, there's the ducks. I live in a shed. Yes, yes, I do. I have a shed house. I have a shed bathroom. I have a shed pantry, and I have a shed pump house. And my son has his own house. That's a shed also on land that I own. So yeah, have fun with your mortgages and paying rent, dumb son of a bitches.
Why do you have a number 2 next to your name? Because you're the second most chatty person in the
Yeah, you talk too goddamn much. Is basically what it's saying.
Silverback even talks more than that. He's number 1.
Silverback is a chatty son bitch. America.
Yes, we are landowners, house owners, do our own shit.
Thoughts on bringing back the Confederacy? Fucking retarded. It's a stupid ass question, and you're stupid for thinking of it.
Confederacy was a bunch of fucking racist Democrats, man, and I'm not a racist Democrat. I don't care nothing about the Confederacy. I'm glad they got their ass kicked.
Huh? Declan, Declan gets the green ones because they're gay. And I'm about to build another shed home. Kinda. Hell, I've still got about 6 more sheds to go before we're completely done around here. Need a library shed. Got to have the sewing room shed. Got to have some bunkhouse sheds. Got to have my man cave shed. Got to have the woman cave shed.
Neil,
Jules, what up with you? Have any of you boys seen a Bigfoot or know someone who has?
you're looking at a Bigfoot right there.
I think that if Yankee could grow a beard, I think he would be the most qualified. Or Fish. Yankee or Fish would probably be the best Bigfoot. You know what I mean?
Right. She said, we're repeal the 19th people around here. Women don't get their own shed. They've got
No,
their
that
own places already. The kitchen, the
no.
bathroom,
Well, I mean that is solid logic.
behind the
But
vacuum cleaner, you
just
know.
because they shouldn't vote doesn't mean they shouldn't have their own room that they can get locked in when company is over. You know what I mean?
I mean, why would we spend the time and money to buy them a she shed?
Right? You're gonna use all copper plumbing, no PEX. I mean, I fuck with you. That was my original. I started with copper, and then winters hit, and nobody around here sells copper. I got to drive an hour to find a hardware store to have enough copper, fittings and all that shit to do what I got to do. So I said, fuck it, switch to PEX. Ain't had a single buster or problem since. The only problem I have with PEX is them fucking shark bite bits. Those things fucking suck. Do not use
Yeah.
shark bite bits, y'all. They fucking suck. Spend the money, get the little fucking pliers and the little rings, and just do it that way. Shark bite, you're gonna have to spend twice as much to come back and fucking do it again.
Yeah, they're kind of expensive too. Damn shark.
EJ4EX. Can I put out a PSA for you guys? I mean, I don't know if you're new to the internet or how it works, but just for future reference, if you don't put any effort into actually giving yourself a proper fucking screen name, I can't really take you seriously. You know what I mean?
All right.
Come in here
I'll be
with
back
half the
just a second.
alphabet and 37 letters. Do better. Take the time to come up with a fucking name, you lazy sons of bitches. Just saying. Ban you? All right. Asking ye shall receive. Metal fabrication? Good shit. Nicole, I appreciate you, but take your propaganda and your zealotry somewhere else. America. Would love to see my house and my land. Well, nobody goes inside my house ever. Company doesn't even go inside my house. But if you want to see my land, watch my fucking content. This is a smoke break. What we do over here, we do real shit, real life shit. Build community. If they control your food, they control you. Plain and simple. Regardless of what fucking retard you voted for, if you're a they, them, or a goddamn man, if they control your food, they control you. You will never ever be able to hold a revolution or revolt against somebody who controls your food and your travel. Break your dependency. That's what we do over here. Real life shit. And we talk a lot of shit. These are just smoke breaks for us to hang out. This is my brother. He's been to my house. I've been to his house. We do real life shit. The regulars in the chat, we've all pretty much met. 30, 40 of us. We know each other. Real life shit. Real community. I don't care about your money. I don't care about your sub. We only fuck with people who actually do shit and don't make excuses. That's it. Break your dependency. If you want to see what I've been doing, 10 years ago I bought raw land and I've been building it. No heavy equipment. My back, a shovel, some fucking rakes. That's it for 10 years. My content. Watch my videos. That's what we do here. Real shit. What state y'all in? America.
America, baby. It's hot as fuck out here, boy.
Don't know if I'm going to catch hell in here or not. You probably will, but everybody does. Nobody's above reproach around here.
Yeah. We we're the kind of people if we ain't fucking with you, we don't fuck with you. I don't,
We'll let
it,
you
it,
know pretty quick.
that's the only way I know how to put it. Getting really damn warm. Shit, it's done went past warm, brother. It's hot. I'm sitting here sweating, just fucking sitting here with a fan blowing on me. But yeah, a bunch of us in this chat have all met each other in person. Meetups. We were doing meetups for what, four years in a row.
We've done 4 meetups, and this will be. Will this be the sixth harvest party?
Shit, I don't know. It's a bunch.
The harvest party was literally the first thing I did. The end of the first year was so yeah. This will be the fifth harvest party.
Yeah.
5 harvest parties, 4 meetups.
Yep.
Work outside, Silverback. What's wrong with you? I was fighting. I was fighting the sun yesterday. I work in between cloud cover. It worked out pretty good. Worked for about 30, 40 minutes. Give me a little 15-minute break. There's not a single fucking cloud in the sky today, so it's gonna suck all day long.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like I said, it's hotter than shit right now. Will be for the next 2 days. Oh, they were talking about at 9 o'clock tonight. It's still being possibly being 107 with the heat index.
God damn, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's there's all kinds of warnings and shit out, man. Of dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Dangerous heat.
That's why I was gonna mow the yard today because I was like, shit, for as hot as it is, that shit ain't gonna grow for nothing. It'll stay nice and low for a while. It's gonna kill you. I mean, eventually. What's up, nephew?
I seen something about that.
You, what up?
I seen something about outside that FBI building or something there in New York. Did you see that?
DB, what up?
Yeah, I guess somebody shooting or had a bomb or something. They blew up
In America?
in New York.
Excuse me. Baby lungs. Hunting state land. 58 days until what? Hunting season?
Oh, I
I
don't know.
told y'all. I told y'all it's going to start becoming more common.
Archery season, yeah. I used to bow hunt. Got tired of it. Here in my state, bow season starts. It's still usually freaking 94 degrees outside. And I got tired of sitting out there and fucking sweating my ass off trying to kill a deer. I was like, shit, it'll get cold next month. I'll just shoot one with my gun.
Hutch smells like ass. No. I mean, this time yesterday, maybe. Now I'm good, though. I'm good. No, I don't have any tractors. I have the biggest piece of equipment I have is myself. How do I shower? In a shower. Duh. Fucking retard.
He's, he's got a whole building dedicated to a bathroom, shower room, bathroom. What's up, Kane?
Okay. Scott, I mean, I appreciate the sentiment. But ain't nobody talking about religion. And my
You
nails are
nailed
still
it.
dirty. A little bit. I mean, if you're trying to shame me, you need to try way fucking harder, bro. It's pretty fucking pathetic at this point. Did y'all hear that it might be data centers giving everyone the shits? I have not heard that. Logan, don't make it weird. We know what we look like.
Yankee,
They
get her done, bud.
I think it's Taco Bell that's giving everybody the shits and nasty ass lettuce because you motherfuckers are too lazy to grow your own. And then everybody's surprised. Oh, we ate bad vegetables and now we're shitting ourselves to death. Should have grew your own. Don't know what to tell you. Data centers are going to take over our land. I agree. I mean, we can kind of get into it a little bit.
Boy,
Just remember, I'm only 2 weeks off a YouTube jail strike, so I got to be extremely careful on what I say. But there's only one solution to fix the data center problem, and it ain't voting. That's all I know.
yeah, that's what I was like fixing to say, on we got to be careful what we say because, man, YouTube loves to give out them strikes and shit. But yeah, the whole thing on these block cameras and all of this, we should have done something about that level 20 years ago. We are way past, you know, these people out here are cutting these things down and all they're doing is putting another one right back up. You know what I mean? You can't, you're not going to defeat them by cutting down a few of these flock cameras. And when it comes to the data centers, all I can say is that these there is things in our constitution that allow for us to do what is necessary, especially when the whole town says no, we don't want one, and them couple of people up there go, well, we're getting one anyway. There's a tyrannical aspect in that, and there are things there are things in our constitution that allow us to take care of that problem. The problem is that people don't want to step up to that process, because once you step up to that process, everything changes.
Yeah, revolution starts at home. Too many people are focused on Trump and all this other bullshit. Federal government ain't going to do nothing. You're not going to take over the federal government. I mean, but you can
It's
start with the city council. You can start with your senators and your congressmen and your governor, the people who actually affect your every fucking day life. When they
Itchy
tell
has
you
it
that
right.
your vote doesn't matter, you are constitutionally obligated to get those people out of office by any means necessary. Constitution tells you that if your politicians spit on your vote, you are obligated to replace them any means necessary.
Yep. Yeah. Itchy's got it right in understanding what we're saying for sure. And that's until people are ready to take that step, all this other stuff of well, we're gonna go cut down these cameras and let's have a big conversation about flock cameras. Why? I mean, we've been talking about this shit for years online here on YouTube and stuff like that. And I've been explaining this for so damn long, for 5 or 6 years now. You see that right there? That's a barcode. That barcode is on every fucking thing you buy. Everything. It's on everything you buy. And it's been on there for years and years and years. And then they started adding in the cameras. And I forgot who it was telling me that they were at a Walmart and they were scanning their items and the thing went beep, beep, beep or whatever. And this person come over there and had to look through their stuff because the camera at the checkout was trying to say that they didn't scan an item, you know what I mean, and just slid it over into the basket, which they didn't. They had actually scanned it, but the camera messed up. Them cameras, man, this little thing here was probably 14 years ago, and this young guy lived across the street, and his mama. Well, he had went to the store up to the Walmart. It's like 14 years ago. He got caught trying to shoplift. His mama called us because she didn't have a ride. They only had one car, and he had took the car. And so we went up there, and I knew the manager real well up there at our local Walmart. And so I went in to talk to him, and we went back there in the security room. It's like 14 years ago. Man, there was 15, 20 TVs in there. Man, you could see every bit of the store. You know what I mean? And I mean, you could see everything in the store, and that was back then. And so the whole idea of having a discussion about what do we do about flock cameras and what do we do about this, we should have done something about that 20 years ago. I mean, they've got you electronically. I hear these people. I go to Walmart. I leave my phone at home and I pay with cash. It don't matter. They got the barcodes. They know exactly what you're buying, and they got you on camera, and they got facial recognition. They know exactly what you're doing. That's the reason why. When you go on to your YouTubes or Instagrams or any of these social medias and that have ads, that's the reason why the ads pop up of shit that you buy, shit that you
Dynamic pricing.
yeah,
Hell, the shit
all this
PlayStation
shit,
gives
man.
certain people get certain discounts. Sounds like social engineering at its finest to me.
So yeah, it's got you, man. I mean, they've got you already, and
Politicians don't take us seriously because we've got nothing to back up what we say. What's the most the conservative side is going to do? Hold up some picket signs and then go right back to work the next day because they got bills to pay. Why would they take us serious? We don't have the weight of our wallet or violence behind anything that we demand from these politicians. When those two things are the deciding factor on what they're going to do, you vote with your wallet or you vote with your violence. We don't do that. Why would they take us seriously? As much as we sit around and talk, oh, the dollar don't mean shit because we don't have the gold to back it up. That's what the conservative party is in America. The dollar. We ain't got shit to back it up. Picket signs for a day or two, and then we go right back to doing what we're doing because we got a schedule. We got bills. Fuck your freedom then. Your bills are more important than your freedom. That's all I'm hearing.
Yeah, I said a long time ago that, and it pissed a lot of people off, man. But I said conservatives are pussies. I still mean that to today. You know, with conservatives,
Being self sufficient, and we're all feeding right into the fucking system. Break your fucking dependency. Make these people start taking you fucking seriously. Teresa, technically, that wasn't spamming. He was just giving me a W. You know what I mean? Technically, he's good. He's good.
well, not all conservatives, but I'm saying in general, conservatives are pussies. And all I mean by that is like when the Antifa BLM, were doing their thing and burning down their cities and stuff. No conservatives stood up. And nobody did anything. They just let it happen. Um, you know, they go down and they'll call their congressman and they'll go, "Oh shucks, man, he just, I told him how I felt, but conservativeness keeps you quiet. If what did I do? I joined the militia is what I did, and I went and stood up on our capital and of our state. You can ask this guy here, and you can ask most anybody in this chat that knows me. I'll join the militia. In fact, I've been in 2, 3 militias. We went out there and fucking stood up against them. That's no bullshit.
Mike is making stuff that is a fact check true. Too many fucking slaves to stupid knick-knack shit.
Yep,
Libs cry they don't have respect. They don't deserve respect. They're a bunch of fucking deviants and retards. Fuck a lib. Hell, I think liberal, but I bet your ass I ain't crying. Said I'm about 60% liberal, 40% conservative, somewhere right there. I'm a nice little hybrid.
yeah, me too.
I'm very very small government and anarchist. I'd be okay with fucking balkanization. Let each community take care of itself. But we don't live
Yep,
in a world where that's an option because we've got international threats. You know what I mean?
yep.
Used to have to be a liberal to smoke a green. Yeah, breaking stereotypes over here. Yeah, everybody's a liberal when they're young, and then they get responsibility. And liberalism is the stupidest thing they've ever done in their life. Everybody I've met, anyway. That was my deal. I was the biggest Antifa type some bitch you'd ever see in your fucking life. Then I got responsibility. Now I'm ready to go to war with what I used to be. Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
pretty much, man. It didn't, come to, and like this guy told me one time after when I was in when I was in that militia, and he was like, dude, he's like, if people were standing up, that'd be great, but he said ain't enough of you showing up to make a difference. Which we did make some difference, man. We had this one real computer smart person, man, like real good with these social medias and finding out shit. And we did have them, it's like, man, everywhere we go, these motherfuckers show up, and everything. We did some good, but man, it just, we had 1,500 members and only 15 would show up. And dude, Hutch here was like, man, why are you putting your life at risk when they won't stand up for themselves? And I said, man, you got a good point. There's not enough. That's why I backed out of it. And I said, fuck it. I'll just start
People need to hear
concentrating
rock
on
bottom.
getting my shit. Huh?
That's the thing is people need to suffer and live with the consequences of their action or inaction. I mean, that's the problem. Is too many people think that somebody else is going to come and fucking save them. No, if you're not going to fight for your own shit, I'm damn sure not going to fight for your shit. It makes no goddamn sense. If you don't care about losing it, I sure as fucking ain't going to put myself in harm's way for you to protect something you don't care about. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yep. Now we got people. He's got somebody that's been in this chat today moving next to him. They're going to be building some stuff there. I got a couple of people that's moved in close to me. We're building our own thing here, our own gardens and protections and everything, and watching out for each other and them real communities. We're building real shit. Take care of yourselves, man.
Mr. Brian, I could have just smoked too much already, but I can't understand what you're trying to say there.
America is an idea. You don't stand up.
Yeah, social
Yes.
media is.
Yeah, I remember back when Facebook really started catching on. It's been years ago. I got on Facebook and man, I started, chatting with different people, found some people I'd graduated high school with, and stuff like that. And then it just got to be that, um, you know, here what was it? The arm poke or something. You could send like an arm poke or some shit. And I looked at my wife and I said, I said, this right here is going to be the downfall of, of everybody, the social media stuff. And I know I'm out here, on YouTube and and everything, but you know,
There are different. It's a double edged sword. There's good shit on here, like YouTube. If you want to learn how to do anything, there's a video on YouTube that'll walk you through it step by step. It's a
yeah,
double edged
I
sword. The
I
problem
saved
is there's
myself.
retards who are chasing fame. You know what I mean, by shaking their fucking ass.
Yeah, I saved myself a couple $100 on our washer. One time the front boot got tore on it, and I went and looked at a YouTube video and found the exact washer we had and everything, and to replace the boot on it, the front, seal boot thing that's on it. And it was kind of weird how that fucking washer come apart. How they had it put together and everything, and how you take it apart. But yeah, change that boot out. Simply watch the YouTube video. So yeah, there's good shit. I think
But I
there's
will
I
give
think there's
it has made the world too small. That's the problem with the biggest problem with this shit. It's made the world too small. Nobody cares about their community anymore because their community is global now. You know what I mean?
right.
Yes, I am a liberal. I believe. Cool, America. Mike is making stuff. I believe in closed borders. I think abortion is fucking murder, and I don't give a fuck if you're gay or not. Keep that shit in your fucking house. I don't want to see straight people doing it. I damn sure don't want to see homosexuals doing it. You know what I mean? Sexuality is not something you should be proud of. Keep that shit in your fucking house. You want people to stay out of your bedroom? Keep your bedroom out of the fucking street.
That's
That's how
exactly
that
right.
goes. If you don't
That's
work
that's
for
a
it, you
hundred
don't get it.
percent right.
Nobody gets a handout, and the hardships of your ancestors are none of your fucking business. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. America, River Rat, what up?
Yeah, I agree with that 100% on that. What's that, river rat? On the sexuality thing, keep that shit in the bedroom, man, in your house. Why? I mean, it's whether you're straight or gay or whatever. I mean, it's there's you know, I don't see anything wrong with holding hands or something like that, but I mean, sitting there tonguing and grabbing each other's shit and stuff, dude, just take that shit home, man.
Mike, it doesn't matter if we're complete mirror images of each other. Exact. There are lines in the concrete that destroy anything that we have in common. You know what I mean? Like if you think children should be taught a transgender ideology, I don't give a fuck what we got in common. I could have known you since the day we were born. That's a line in concrete. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's just the way it is. Our similarities don't mean shit. How much shit you got in common with Hitler, with Pol Pot, with Mao? You know what I mean, ooh, look, we got things in common with them. Big fucking deal. What are the things that divide you? Because that's the shit that's worth dying over.
Well, and that's the whole thing, man. I mean, just to be honest, since you mentioned, the kids and stuff, just to be honest, like I might not have said this when I was 19 or 20 years old, but I don't think you should be allowed to do much of anything until you're 25. And what I mean by that is like vote, um, any kind of you know body, you know, unless it's a medical procedure that is actually necessary. You break your arm or something, but you shouldn't be able to cut off parts and all that because it's a scientific it's been a scientific proven fact that your brain doesn't fully develop until you're around the age of 25 years old. You know what I mean? And so,
Yeah. It's
this,
if your sexuality or your race is your personality, you are a worthless piece of shit. You
yeah.
really
And I
are.
mean, it just goes back to, if people would just stop and think for a minute and a lot of people probably like, you don't want people to, till they're 25. What's wrong with you? But if you stop for a minute and really think about when you were 19, 20, 21, and think about yourself now. I mean, there has been a lot of people that has changed. You know what I mean? That I'm different than I was when I was 21, 22 years old. I actually have quite a few different beliefs than I used to. And I mean, people change, man. I mean, I don't know. It just, I mean, there's certain things I think we can do at, once you get 18 or whatever, and 19, but there's certain things I just don't think should be allowed until you're about 25, man, until you can make rational decisions.
On certain things. This
Yeah.
not an across the board concept, right?
Military, I mean, saying so no military until 25. I mean, man, I don't know about that. The military. I don't know. Never really thought about it, to be honest with you.
I mean, Mike is
I'd have,
making stuff like I get it, but you're the problem because that's not normal. You're, you know what I mean? I mean, do you? My opinion. No, I'm not going to have my child running around with a mentally ill person who's prone to suicide and violence just because they feel a certain way. Because I don't have the uncomfortable conversation of no, this person is mentally unstable. You should not be around them. You know what I mean? I can't do it. I can't do it.
and
And
I
the
was,
fact
I
that so
was,
many people sit around and talk about, oh, it's not an issue. People are people. You're the problem. You're why this fucking country is overrun by Karens and fucking and liberal fucks who just want to live for free. Because people are just people. No, they're not. Some people are fucking stupid and should be shamed and shunned in society. It is what it is, in my opinion.
he says, you want to see browser history? Oh, this thing, yeah, it still won't let me turn it around. Here, I'll turn it around for you. Can you see that? Vertical Lives, Mad Chad, Promethean Update, Bubba Love Sponge, he's a comedian. Bizget, he does conspiracy theories, World War II movies, Bizget Channel. These are tires I just put on my Acura Maverick TV series. Support your local gunfighter, an old Western show. Changing oil filter on a 2009. Bobber fishing, catfishing. Rod Cameron full movies. There, there you go. There's my search history. Pulled it up right there, real quick.
I mean, people have different ideas of what values should be. I went full retard. Oh, I think trannies are an abomination. Full blown. You're disgusting and you should not exist. You're fucking nasty. Everything about you. I don't hide it. It's not phobia. It's disgust. What the fuck is
Right?
wrong with you? You
Phobia
deviant,
would mean you would have to have a fear of it.
right?
That's what really gets me. They go, "You're transphobic." I don't fear nobody. I don't fear you because of that.
And it's the same thing. I don't care if you're gay. Just don't be a fucking baguette. You know what I mean?
Right?
It's the same thing if you're straight. Don't be a fucking whore. If your sexuality is your personality, you're a piece of shit. Plain and fucking simple. Regardless of what you do or do not stick inside of you. It's just what it is.
Hmm. Keyboard warriors, man, they're so awesome.
I
They
talk
try
like
so.
I've had my bigot teeth in the back of my neck. We got a killer in the chat, y'all.
I
We got a
know. That's why.
homosexual
That's
killer. The
yeah.
only
That's
reason I
what I
don't
was.
fight gay people is because I don't want to catch monkeypox. If I chip my knuckle on your homosexual mouth and I catch AIDS, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Mm. That's why I carry a stick, so I don't have to touch you. Ew. What up, Papas? You know that's exactly what the topic is. It goes where it goes, man.
Yeah, we don't care. We didn't, Papa's. And what's up, brother? We don't have anything in particular we're talking about anyway. We just whatever. This is a whatever topic happens live stream.
Listen, I don't care if you're gay. Don't be a baguette. My sister's a
No,
fucking fat bald headed dyke. You know what I mean, I used to sell coke to homosexuals back in the '90s. I got a problem with gay folks. Just don't be a baguette. You know what I mean, bitch, you can still be a man.
remember them? Remember that tie stick you used to get? That real good shit. I used to buy a bunch of tie stick from transgender.
Right.
One of them cross dressers. I don't know. Hell, back then they were called cross dressers, but uh, uh, still a dude, but had boobies, dressed like a woman.
Right. Right.
I don't
Lady
care
Smith,
about
what up?
that shit.
Dude is solid gay. Only closer gays talk like this. Okay, what if I am gay? You think that's
Right,
supposed to be an insult? I
right.
literally just told you. We got gay people in this chat. The fuck are you talking about? Who are regulars? These are just words, you sensitive little bitch. The fuck is wrong with you? You deviant
I
piece
got
of
a gay,
shit.
I got a gay neighbor. He's one of my buddies, man. He's a cool dude. I, I don't, I mean, that's the whole point of what Hutch tried to say a little bit ago. What we've been getting at this whole time is that we don't give a shit about your sexuality. Keep that shit in the bedroom, man. That's all it is. And we mean the same thing for heterosexual. We don't think you should be out there lip locked up and shit and making a scene. Not everybody wants to see that shit.
Right?
Take it to the
PDA.
fucking
It's
bedroom.
always been a thing.
Hmm.
Sexuality should not be culturally accepted. Keep that shit in your fucking house. It's not a hard concept.
That's for sure. Low IQ trolls, I know, right? They always are, though, ain't they, DB? They're always low IQ trolls, man.
There's been one good one, I do believe. Well, it can't be that good because I don't remember. So yeah, we haven't had any memorial trolls. What are we talking about, y'all? Used to get dial-apps so they get a burlap bag.
I don't
That was
know.
got to pull all the fucking burlap strings off of that shit.
I don't know.
Man, it's gonna be a lazy day today.
I'm about to have another nice little setting of jalapenos to pick out there. My taters are growing great.
Adventure Dawn and a happy heterosexual pride
What's
here
up?
to you too, sir.
I know, right? Papa's tell them. You can't insult the beards, man.
And they're coming in here with smooth face energy, and you just can't take it
Yeah,
seriously. You know what I mean?
I know, right? But yeah, I'm probably gonna have about, I don't know, about 10 or 15 more jalapenos to pick. Thank God my sister came over this weekend, stopped by, and she took a bunch of the cucumbers. Her and her husband. I had, dude, fucking getting a ton of cucumbers.
Ray Ann.
What's
I've
up,
got.
Ray? What's up, Lady Smith?
I just harvested the other day. I probably still got a couple days. before I got more peppers ready. I've got 5 gallons of sweet peppers already this year, easily, and I've still got 40 popping on the fucking bushel. Then.
What's up, Muffin Top? Muffin Top. What's up, bud?
What tobacco am I smoking? Boom.
I smoke these because they're cheap. I was smoking the damn Swishers, man, and they got to where they're $2 for
Hold on, hold
two.
on, hold on. Are you River Rat? Are you insinuating that I'm from Arkansas? Because if so, sir, we're gonna
No,
have some.
he's saying River Rat is from. Yes, I live in
Okay.
Arkansas. Born and raised in Arkansas. We wouldn't allow such trash to be
I
in Arkansas.
was about to say, boy, don't you ever. That's almost as bad as saying I'm Canadian, sir. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Oh, you're from Arkansas?
Yeah.
My apologies, sir. Elusive.
Loose Hub, what's up?
I mean, Arkansas is okay for you people. I'm happy with that for you. You know what I mean? Just,
Right. Well, we people enjoy Arkansas and we enjoy being Arkansans. Right, exactly. No apology necessary, but we
America.
enjoy where we live because it's America.
40 some people, 30 some thumbs. The communism is strong with you sons of bitches. What are we talking about?
I've
Hour 12
I've never
minutes.
lived I've never lived outside of Arkansas. I have traveled outside of Arkansas a few times, but I'm born and raised, and like I said, hardly even been out of Arkansas.
Tuck. What up?
What's up, Tuck?
Nice and peaceful for a Monday morning in America.
Pretty much. It's
Bills are
so
paid.
damn
Critters
hot.
are fed, happy.
Y'all
Pretty
just
much.
mad Kansas said bye. Yeah, well, that's exactly you figured out the secret, Silverback. Yep, Mike. That's the way I feel. Arkansas has been good to me, man. I mean, I don't know. No matter what anybody else says about Arkansas, Arkansas has been a good state. Been good to me. I made a lot of good money here.
Here.
It's easy. It's a constitutional carry state, which all states should be. Oh, Merkel in the chat.
Less smoke in the air. Boy, Canada's getting roasted like a motherfucker on the internet, boy. Leslie.
There's Leslie. It wouldn't have took you hours to chase her down if your ass wasn't so damn old. You probably had to stop and rest like 15 times. That's why it took so long to try to catch her. You couldn't live in Arkansas? How come? I mean, just curiously. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being curious.
He doesn't find any of his cousins attractive.
All right. Yeah. It gets hotter than fuck this time of year. I know that.
Northern
Yeah, that's what.
Arkansas is beautiful because it's just southern Missouri.
No, it's not. It's northern
I mean,
Arkansas. There is no
let's keep
there
it
is
real.
no part there is no part of northern Arkansas. I'm telling you, when you cross that Arkansas Missouri line, it changes into I don't even know what the hell that's supposed to be called. Like it's almost going to Uzbekistan or some shit. I don't know, man. Like I don't know what the fuck. The minute you cross that Missouri line, it's like real people of Arkansas that enjoyed beautiful land kept going north and was like finally got to this spot and they was like, what the hell is this shit? Like, yeah, we're drawing the border right here. It's good enough.
I've smoked too much for a witty comeback, but just imagine as I said something extremely clever and painful right now. Boom.
Here we go with the teeth thing again. Who cares? You get old enough, you'll lose your teeth anyway.
I mean, technically, we fall into a subcategory. We're the Ozarks, which kind of supersedes it all.
Somebody was paying attention. Look, boy, I embarrassed the hell out of Prepper Nation that day.
Yeah, the Ozarks is a different animal. The Ozarks is America. It's Missouri and Arkansas. That's you know what I mean. That's the bottom line. But everything outside of the Ozarks in Missouri and Arkansas, pretty gay. No, I'm not watching the World Cup stuff. I watched it for about 20 minutes just to see the Harlan dude, and then yeah, I couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, wow, grown ass men running back and forth and no points. I'm good. I can watch my fucking toddlers do that in the kitchen floor to keep them occupied. I don't need to see grown ass men doing it.
Rayanne, no, it is not a free state when it comes to smoke, but you can get a card, and it's pretty easy to get one. You pretty much just go to the doctor and be like, "Hey, I can't sleep." They'll be like, "Okay, here's your card." I mean, it's really that easy.
In
But
Missouri, we got dispensaries every 20 miles, so
yeah, so it ain't free yet, but it's getting that way. It's each year it's getting closer and closer.
are we pro wrestling fans? I mean, I'll let Backwood speak for himself, but I think anybody who has hair on their testicles and enjoys watching grown ass men in spandex sweat on each other, kind of homoerotic. Not a fan. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I hadn't. I back when I was young, I watched wrestling. Me and this girl I lived with back then, we were big wrestling fans and shit, but I hadn't watched wrestling in years, man.
At a certain point, you're just like, I can't just. You know what I mean? It's you're watching a homoerotic soap opera. That's all it is. I mean, it's
Yeah, it is a stand your ground state, a constitutional carry state, and a third party protection state as well. So if I pull up to Walmart and somebody is kicking somebody in the face, I can legally stop them.
yep. Castle doctrine is
With
king.
Yep. Yeah,
Well,
it's
I'm
it,
a
it's
hillbilly,
been
so the way I see it, you can just have two names for everyone. There's country folks, and then there's Hicks. And by God, there is a difference, and we know it. Yes, rednecks, cowboys, hillbillies, all different. Do I think skateboarding is for homos? No, skateboarding's cool.
I don't I don't know how the two would. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's
I don't see
what
the
I don't
correlation.
know.
But okay, right, DB. It's about a staged ass.
Yeah, that ain't no kidding. It was getting hot, boy.
It's
I
still
don't know.
pretty cool here in the shade. Nice little breeze. Mud
mud
wrestling.
mud wrestling. Mud wrestling's a little different.
Rocky, if you're watching them squat, that says more about you.
Peace out, River Rat.
Take it easy, River Rat. Yeah, usually when I watch a skateboarder, I'm watching from the knees down. If you're looking from the knees up, you're not there for the skateboarding, bro.
Pretty much.
Get off my shit, duck. What are you doing? Go away. What's wrong with you? Go somewhere. Oh, they're eating the shit out of my amaranth. The fuck? Right? Yeah, this is
Yeah, this
barbecue
damn heat.
right here.
This damn heat's been crazy, man. It's really not been that bad, um, as it has been in the past. I will say that. Shit, I mean, there's a lot of times at the 1st of July, it's 100 degrees, and it don't stop being 100 degrees until the end of August.
That's what I say. We usually have about 2 weeks of stupid fucking weather spread out. And we ain't really hit the season yet. We're just starting it pretty much.
We've had some pretty hot days, 98, 99 degrees, 100 degrees, but it's really not that bad from what it has been in the past. We really had a pretty mild year so far.
Rocky Burrito, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I know. I don't even know what.
We're you're a couple retarded comments away from us playing America's favorite game show. I didn't kick them, Kane. I can't ever get close enough to kick them. All I have to do is this, and they take off. They won't get closer than like 7 foot. One of the wrenches. Can you check this Rocky Burrito? I think it might be a child. 99 problems is 99 degrees.
We're at 92 with 70% humidity.
59 in a light breeze. Yeah, but you're in commie country, so I'd rather take hot as hell, goddamn America, than ooh perfect weather, commie land. You know what I mean? That's just me. I'm a patriot. You know?
Right. Yep. High today, 95 will feel like 108. That means it'll be 108. I don't know. I mean, I understand how they get that and why they do it, but if it feels like 108, it's fucking 108.
Take it easy. Mike is making stuff. Yeah,
Yep. Take it
we
easy, Mike.
we do we are fans of civility. You know what I mean? We give what we get, even if we're enemies. We can still talk to you with some kind of fucking courtesy. You know what I mean? Time for fighting, and there's a time for civility. We can practice both. Is there any patriots in California? Yeah, lots of them. They're just outnumbered.
Uh, Yeah, I mean they're pretty outnumbered, but it's a lot of them leaving. Mike, you too, bud.
Rocky Burrito, how old are you? And what is your mental disability?
That's where our dew points are, mid to high 70s. Supposed to go away by Wednesday. Um,
Are you a Democrat unparalleled? That's what you want?
must
You
be,
want the Democrat Party to rise again, you fucking retard?
I know, right? Must be a Democrat.
One of them goddamn Democrat socialist retards. Nothing worse than a fucking low IQ warrior. Mm,
Pretty much. I knew a guy here that I worked with. He's always had them damn rebel flags and shit. And I said, what's up, Southern Dave? I said, you do understand what
Dave,
that was all Democrat Party and all that shit, and I was like, if you're gonna fly a flag, fly that one back there over my shoulder. Don't tread on me.
however many teeth you have is your IQ. Well, that's retarded because that means everybody starts off with an IQ of 32, which is legally retarded. So, I
Right.
mean, technically, that would still give me an IQ of 30 because I'm only missing two teeth. So, I mean,
It wouldn't
it wasn't really the insult you thought it was because it still puts me above the majority. You know what I mean?
it wouldn't give me but about eight. I don't even know if I got eight teeth in my head left. All that damn dope I did when I was young. That shit fucked my run. It runt my teeth, man. I went to the dentist, and he's like, dude. He's like, all I can tell you is I can pull them. He said, there's not much saving them. I was like, fucking pull them out. I don't even care. I got some false teeth in there, but I ain't wore them things in years, man. I can still eat Doritos and fucking tacos or steak, whatever I want to eat. Just got to get tough.
Tuck, somehow I believe you. I've always imagined that about you.
I,
We talking about anything, y'all? We're coming up on an hour and a half. Hutch is a lib, so he can't handle the heat. Yeah, I'm voting for AOC in 28. What the fuck are you talking about? AOC Hutch 28 all day long, motherfucker. Shit. Shit.
right. You trolls, man. Y'all are so fucking weak. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all are man. We do this shit for fun. You don't even understand. This is our entertainment when you trolls come in.
I don't know if there's any grown-ups left in the room.
I did Saturday night about 2 o'clock in the morning. I did go on TikTok and I trolled. I got kicked out of about 5 different live streams.
Charlotte, I appreciate the sticker, but like, is 6'7" even still a thing? Isn't that like so 5 months ago? Dude, I haven't heard that shit in a while. Troll quality has declined by at least 65% since the coof. Yeah. I mean,
That's that's
that's
co-
that's
that's
about the
because
time I graduated Troll Academy was during the shoot. You know what I mean?
that's because a bunch of them that are trying to troll today is all juiced up with that coos shot.
Um, that
Made them
would make
stupid.
sense. It Hey, there is the conspiracy that it promotes that hive mind. That would make sense that all the trolls probably got 6 or 7 fucking shots. That's
Right?
why they all say the exact same thing. Unparalleled has had his channel for 5 days. Oh yeah, he can go then. He'll come back with a new one.
Spot shots for the win, right? Yeah, it's starting to show up in society pretty heavily.
Yeah, we ain't got time for rookie channels because you're either too stupid to grasp what's going on, or you're a piece of shit that thinks you're, hilarious and has like 20 different troll channels. So I appreciate the hustle. We celebrate the trolls over here, but the ones who are worth celebrating. We've been doing this shit since before y'all was fucking born. Fucking rookies. Do they still have IQ tests in school? No. Holy Hondas. I mean, it's not really original, but it's not Duck Dynasty retarded. But still pretty
Yeah,
lame.
at least it wasn't Duck Dynasty. At least it's Grizzly Adams.
You see a giant chunk of the country can only read at a fucking a 6th grade level. That's the average, right? How can they have a high
Yeah,
IQ if they don't even know how to fucking read?
yeah, a lot of them are graduating high school at reading, writing, arithmetic. They ain't even
Name
proficient in
one
it.
other time in the entirety of history where there was a culture that shamed and made fun of you for wanting to actually be smart. When has that ever happened in the history of ever? Between any
Right?
culture, any race, any fucking nation, when have people made fun of the other people for wanting to be smart? What fucking sense does that make? I mean, and we wonder why people are so fucking stupid. Access to the most knowledge in the history of ever, willfully fucking retarded. Because somehow it turned into a culture of, oh, you can read, you're fucking stupid. You know what I mean? That's what you get.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy how backwards things have become these days.
Well, did they grade you, Tucker? Did they grade your absets? You know what I mean? ZZ Top, lame. Come on, man. It's ZZ Top is about played out. ZZ Top got played out last year. Actually, it was kind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, ZZ Top and Duck Dynasty both.
Smart kids were not treated well in the '80s and '90s. Now it's the smart kids that rule the world and made everything fucking gay. Oh, you're gonna give me a wedgie? Boom! I'm gonna turn your daughter into a dyke. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Billy from ZZ Top, Billy Gibbons, right? Is Gibbons or Gibson? Which one's the fucking Bee Gees guy?
Gibbons is ZZ Top. Gibbs is the Bee Gees guy.
74. Yeah, I'd say he's got to be way the fuck up there. know how to critically think. Yeah, that's what's sad is we all know people. Most of us in here are fucking grown, and we lived in before this stupid shit existed. People had common sense. Now, how many people do you know who are 60, 70-year old, just complete airhead fucking retards? Because in this little 25-year of span of technology, they've become completely dependent on the little computer in their fucking pocket. You know what I mean? It's literally making people stupid. So imagine what it's doing
See,
to the people who were born with that shit. We remember a world without it, and we're stupid as fuck. You know what I mean?
see, there's was referencing ZZ Top and said, I don't know, I don't listen to disco. Z, ZZ Top is nothing even close to disco.
I don't see how you could talk shit about ZZ Top when Waylon Jennings. Nope, I'm not. I can't even do it. I like Waylon too much to smear his name for you, sir. I can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I like Waylon, but I don't listen to much country though at all.
We know, Jimmy. We know.
I like I like westerns, the old TV westerns and old westerns and stuff like that, but I don't like country music much. I don't listen to a whole lot of it.
I listen to everything except for rap and pop music.
I don't listen to pop music. I listen to a little bit of rap music, but I like metal and heavy metal, like and some old school rock, is good stuff too.
Jimmy,
Motown.
I will back you up on that. Country is not Western. There are two types, country and Western. You know what I mean?
I was talking about westerns as in TV shows, movies.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying I don't really care for country music.
No Motown, Shane. Yeah, I prefer Motown. Back when motherfucker could
Yeah.
sing.
Yeah,
But
I don't mind some good Motown.
I'll throw on some fucking random orchestra shit every once in a while. I love big band shit. I got culture. You heathen fucking swine. I'll throw on some Beethoven every once in a while.
God dang junky Chevrolet going by the house, rattling
Dude,
and clanking.
dude.
Sounded like sounded like something got fucking hit or run over out there, and it's just that clanky ass raggedy Chevrolet driving down
Right.
the street.
I say I probably got a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna have to move it into the shed because the sun is about over the trees. But we're in an hour 40. We got anything else, y'all? 39 people, 39 thumbs. Excuse me.
No, I'm probably going to go in there and do the dishes and get that all cleaned up. Wife's at work. I'm not going to start my properties until Wednesday, so I'll be off today and tomorrow. Ain't really got
Uh,
shit going
I
on.
should not. I should read some history about disco. I will not be wasting my time with that. Thank you very much. Yep, I was gonna mow this morning, but that's not gonna happen. So later this evening, maybe when the sun starts going down. Right,
That's
DB?
true, DB. Yeah, that's true.
How many folks
Addresses and all that.
in your head?
You had to remember shit back then.
Well, there is not a single cloud in. Oh, I'm a liar. There is a single cloud in the sky.
Looks like it's all cloudy back behind you. Oh, now, well, it's just the way the sun's hitting it because when you turned it up, the back behind you turned blue.
All right, sons of bitches. There's like 12 clouds in the fucking sky. Are you happy?
Well, I mean, if you'd stop being a liar and a fat mouth, man, that I mean, that just really, it took away some credibility there, man. I'm just saying. You said there was zero clouds in the sky, and then there's like 12.
I was not aware that my honor was at stake.
Well, I mean, your honor is always at stake, man. Right, Lady Smith, dozen is
Woo!
a dozen, man.
Repeal the 19th. That's all I know. I don't like musicals except Cats. I think everybody should listen to the Phantom of the Opera at least once.
I can't say that I've ever seen Cats. Hell, in fact, I don't care for musicals and shit. In fact, some of them westerns, them old school westerns, with them singing cowboys, and they get to
Yeah.
one, maybe two songs throughout an hour, I can handle. But when they start doing three or four, I started watching one the other day, and it was like every 5 minutes these motherfuckers was singing. I was like, I don't want to listen to this shit.
Yeah, I can't do musicals, but I like opera. So it's different. Shut up, Kyle's wife. Don't think I can't bribe him to do something for me. I mean,
Go out there and unplug her um, air compressor on her AC.
right?
So when she comes home from work, it's smoking hot outside.
I mean, I was thinking more of like stick her toothbrush or her bath sponge in the toilet, but I mean that works too. To each their own. You know what I mean? I'm not a dictator.
That's pretty wrong, man.
She shouldn't have had a sassy mouth. Get the fuck out of here with that deviant shit, man. What is
That's
wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
got nothing but some sexual deviancy going on.
Imagine me saying stuff like that to your grandma. I mean, are you proud of yourself?
It's actually
I fucked
it's
with some
actually
golf.
pretty
The Sport of Kings.
it's actually pretty cloudy here. Just went out there and looked out the door. We do got a 30% chance of rain though. So they were saying it's probably going to be some of them afternoon heat showers.
Why'd you hit Rocky Burrito, Teresa? Or Leslie? My bad. I'm used to Teresa overreacting. Couple good old boys. Eh.
What is a good old boy? I mean, I don't know. I like to fish and hunt while listening to heavy metal music.
I don't drink. What up, Carl?
I do like to. I do like my whiskey, but just on the weekends. I don't drink through the week.
Yeah. I don't have any golfing buddies around here, but as soon as Elusive gets down this way, me and him are going to be some golfing sons of bitch. Oh, we didn't assume it was a bad thing, but it's just, eh, are we though? Eh.
Camo Carl.
my YouTube is not reset a single time yet. The other day, I did like 5 fucking times. I'm not really a good old boy because that puts me into a category of a gun-toting redneck. You know what I mean? Who's buddy buddy with the sheriff and shit.
I mean, I tote a gun everywhere I go, but
But that's just America. You know what I mean? I'm a golfer. Yes, I am a golfer. I fucking love golf. I got about 1,000 hours on the range.
I tried to play golf a couple of times, and all I ever wanted to do was just knock the shit out of it, just hit it as far as it'll fucking go.
That's
Like, hey
basically what
man,
it is for the first
but
couple hits.
no, I mean, we'd be right there by the green. They'd be like, man, just get it in that hole right there, and I'd be like, wow, looking at it like, go away the fuck out there. And like, dude, you're not a golfer, and I was like, I don't, can't get into it. Like I said, I like to fish, hunt. That's what I like to do.
You got to take golf serious. You can fuck around and throw your back out real goddamn easy. It's a lot of people underestimate that shit. You try swinging for that little ass ball, and you miss that little ass ball, and you throw out a fucking back muscle, and it feels like you popped a rib. I mean, people are just gonna laugh at you. I'm telling you right
Right.
now. Jimmy, you got no excuse. Everything in Oklahoma is basically a long ass golf course.
And all them gopher holes and shit out there.
New Hampshire blood, you're coming in here with a lot of goddamn Fed questions, bro. How about a hello? How you doing? Mm-hmm. Oh, cow frisbees? Absolutely, it was. That was the original fucking cornhole.
I don't know about all that. We had BB gun wars when I was young. We didn't throw
If
shit
you're
at each other.
reading this, you permanently and irrevocably blaspheme the Holy Spirit. But what about if you're writing it? Like you had to read it to write it. Just saying. Days.
What's up, Days?
Oh yeah, full blown Fed question. You can't take it back now. First impressions, bro.
Right. Huh. It's all good though, New Hampshire, because we got we got a Fed that came to our meetups and shit.
Yeah, we accept Feds. We don't tell you our secrets, but we allow you to hang around the campfire. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, we don't care if you're a Fed. God dang barking ass dog over there. Never mind. I'll be quiet.
She was so loud, I thought it was a dog across the street.
That's that stupid son of a bitch across the street that barks at everything, man.
We're brothers, man. That's how we met. What are you talking about?
We've actually met several people in this chat.
I'm just too high to give the spiel again. We do real shit over here. Backwoods came from a militant community on YouTube. I came from a prepper homesteader community, and we joined forces to make fun of both communities and understand that everybody is retarded. So we just built our own fucking community of solid ass people who do shit, and here we are.
Yep. That's pretty much it. I came from
Dang,
the
we're
3% 2-way community, and him being a homesteader prepper, and that's why mine is backwoods and prepping, because I do some prepping, and we started building communities, people moving in close to us, things like that, doing our own
we're not.
thing.
We never get angry. I'm just high. Don't let my face fool you. I'm just high as shit. I'm having a damn good time.
Oh yeah, you'd know if anybody was angry up in here. I can promise you.
Steph, what up?
Fucking
Yeah,
raining.
we push the break your dependency. If they control your food, they control you. Simple as that.
Yeah, we
Whenever
understand that
we're
there's
voting for a
certain.
political party, we're voting for a lesser of two evils. Trump is just a man. Any politician is a fucking man, and none of them are above reproach. Plain and simple. We
Yep.
voted for Trump. Don't regret it. Not going to call him a king or ride his nuts, though. He's just another politician that was better than that retarded bitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. There's some shit I don't like that he does. He's way too buddy with that Palantir dude and that technology shit, tiny hat people. I don't like some of that shit, but it's. I still think it's better than what we would have got if we would have got Kamala Harris as president. That's for sure.
Take it easy, Leslie. Just remember, watch your back. I'm not saying Kyle will do anything to you, but I'm not saying that he won't if persuaded. I'm just saying.
Man, Leslie, have a great day.
Hour and 53 minutes.
Can't
Give
believe
us
it's
something to
raining.
go score on. I will. It's your live stream for 28 seconds.
Well, it's gonna suck, y'all, when this little bit of rain shower stops. This is what it does in Arkansas. It'll freaking rain for about 15, 20 minutes, and then it really gets like a fucking sauna out there, man. Fishermen are crazy going out there in the damn ocean in the middle of the winter. Over a month. Yeah, I'm not that type of a fisherman. I'm a bank fisherman. I do have a boat. I do go out in a boat. It's just a flat bottom with a 25 horse motor on it. I had one of them big fancy bass boats, man, and I just fished too many small fishing holes for that big boat. And I also sold it so I could build onto my house. Y'all hear that? Can you hear that shit?
I can't hear anything.
Can't hear that rain? Raining pretty
I got a
good.
phone going in my ear.
Huh. Can you hear it over your rain? All right.
Scrapper, quit fucking lying. They didn't even have cars when you were 6. How the fuck could you have a bumper sticker if bumpers weren't even fucking invented, lady? Stop lying to folks. You geriatric fuck.
No, good and well. She grew up in a horse-drawn carriage.
Right?
Henry Ford was still a kid when she was young.
Right? Engine wasn't even a concept till she was fucking 13.
Right? Right on, loading up. Appreciate it.
Right on. We seem okay. Give it some time.
Hell yeah, we seem okay. I like it.
All it takes is one topic to make people not like us so much. How do you feel about puppies and eating them? Or shooting cats? America.
Yeah, I won't let me turn it around. Yeah, it's raining. Hope y'all can see the ground's wet too.
You feed puppies to your cats. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of new people in here. We're gonna find out what triggers you, so we can find out if you're worth investing time in. Just so you know. You think the Great Pumpkin will show up this year? Carl, you got to talk to me like I'm a third grader. I don't know what that means. What is? You don't have to use code words in the chat. I'm just saying. Rebel Bama boy, what up with you? Take it easy, Papas. Be safe. Hydrate, man. Michigan, I would take a hit for you, but I got to give it a minute. It's,
See you, Papas. Yeah, definitely stay hydrated, man. I worked with a guy that it run his life. He had a heat stroke. He was right on the level. They were like, man, you were right there at a heat stroke. He went down out there on one of them gas pads I used to work on, and to this day he can't work outside, man. It gets over 90 degrees. He has to go inside.
once
He'll
you get
start
it
puking
once,
and
it gets
shit.
easier and easier every time.
Yep. Yeah, he'll
Carl, that
start
makes no
puking and
sense. You
shit.
can't ask a question and then if we don't know what you're talking about, say, well, that's what I'm. What the fuck is the Great Pumpkin, Carl?
I know. I
Why
don't
are we
even know what
using
the
this
great
is
pumpkin.
America? Why are we using code words? I will take a ceremonial hit for you in about 4 or 5 minutes. I'm just saying. It's very indica heavy.
Damn, even the rain is hot. Went in there to get my water and I had to walk through the drippings there, and even that shit's hot. America, baby.
See, Leanne, I don't even know what that means either. The cartoon Charlie Brown? I still don't know what what you're talking about.
Yeah, Charlie Brown. Yeah, I remember that. Something about the Great Pumpkin or something. I remember something about it.
So, how old do you think I am? Like, I remember the Charlie Brown and the Rudolph, the little claymation and all that other shit. But I was like 7. I don't know those references. Yes, very old, Carl. Very old.
Yeah, all that shit used to come on every year. Rudolph and Charlie Browns and all that shit.
We were the Rudolph household. We never watched the Charlie Brown. I've never actually sat down and watched an entire Charlie Brown episode all the way through.
I did. I watched a lot of Charlie Brown when I was a kid, but it's been a long time. What's up, bro?
BDJ.
What's up, bro? Dix? Getting ready to turn 50. I'll be 58 this year.
I will be 46 this year.
68. Born in 68. September, actually.
Tough. Yes. Yes, you are.
Yeah, it's kind of stopping raining now. It's fixing to really get fucking hot.
Ladies, don't forget though, I see you guys in here trying to lie in the chat. As soon as a female hits 32 years of age, every year of that after that, you have to count 1.5. You know what I mean? So by the time you're 42, you'll really be 50. I'm just saying, that's the science behind it.
Are you saying they like get way older quicker?
Yeah, as soon as they hit that, it's like,
Thought I was younger. No, no, I'll be 58 this year. Lady Smith, you just don't even go there.
she knows.
Well, I am 57, Jane.
Metal.
Since I'll be 58 this year, that means I'm 57 now. Come on,
I agree,
Jane.
but I'm one of those. I got that hippie logic. You're only as young, or you're only as old as you feel, kind of thing. I still laugh at
Yeah.
fart joke. Good to go.
Yeah, I'm still rocking about a 2600-watt stereo system in my truck with subwoofers and shit. Driving down the road, distorting my vision.
58 is the new 57. Right. Right. Carl, that is a fact check. True.
Right?
That's what happens when you take them out of the kitchen, man. They lose access to time management.
It is kind of weird because I mean, there's a lot of time. Hey, Bonnie's.
Honest.
There's a lot of time that I'll be like, damn, I'm 57. I'm like, I don't even feel it.
Is That's the good thing about not chasing a schedule is time doesn't matter. When your entire life is scheduled based on a clock, guess what? You're gonna get old as fuck real quick because you
Right?
literally live to pay attention to what time it is. You stop paying attention to time, time
Yeah,
don't give a
I'm
fuck about you.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Tuck. I'm starting to get hungry. One of you women go make me a sandwich. Let's go. Get to it. Dadgum
Two
women.
hours and 7 minutes, y'all. What the fuck are we talking about? Y'all ain't got nothing better to do. 30 of y'all ain't got nothing better to do than play on the internet, listen to two retards.
Right? That ain't no lie, DB. Man, it's just like, yeah,
Well, you have fun with that, Jimmy. Don't blow nothing up.
yeah, don't blow yourself up, man, or the place. Them bowlers, man. We used to have one at a plant I worked at. Things can be nerve wracking. Exactly. Boom.
BDJ, right? Oh.
It's
Like
all
I'm
the
one of
damn.
those. I don't believe every meal should be a 3 course meal 3 times a fucking day. I'm not. Humankind's not meant to do that, especially if you ain't doing nothing. Shit like that, little things. Eat when you're hungry. Only fill the tank whenever the tank starts to get empty. Too much stress eating and nervous eating.
Yeah, I'm not a I'm not a sit down eat a 3 course meal kind of guy either. I may eat 5 times a day, and I may eat 3 times, and it'll just be like a sandwich, or like last night I made me some rotel chicken. I just got some of them chicken tenders and cut them up into little chunks. Threw them in the pan with just a little bit of olive oil so I could brown them real good, brown them up real good, and then throw the can of rotel in there, stirred it around for a little while, and some chopped onions, and then got me out a couple of them tortilla shells and made me some with some cheese, made me some burritos out of them. Man, they were pretty good.
Backwoods knows. I don't eat for shit. If the tank's not empty, I don't need to put no more gas in that bitch. I
Man,
like good food, but I'm not going to gorge myself. I think big meals are special occasions, holidays, meetups. That's big meal time. But 28 days out of the month, simple, two things. I mean, protein and roughage.
yeah, I'm what you call a snacker. That's what I do. I'll eat until you know, I'll eat enough to kind of make me feel like I've had something, and that's it.
That's how you know you're extremely privileged. I mean, like I appreciate good cooking, but when the entire culture of a nation is, what I mean, cooking is an art form instead of something that people just do. It's eh, we take food for granted like a motherfucker.
Here comes the sunshine back. Oh, it's fixing to get hot. Yeah, that's all I do is graze or snack. And I start to feel a little bit hungry.
Unless I'm about to bust my ass or I just got done busting my ass. There's no need to gorge myself.
Yeah, when I go out and mow my properties and stuff, I'll I'll usually eat like a sandwich or something first thing, and then I don't eat until I'm done. And a lot of times I don't even eat then. A lot of times when I get done mowing my properties, I may not eat till 6 or 7 o'clock.
America. Merkel, you're a fucking nuisance, lady. Starving work, then snack.
She got marbles in her head, man. Them
There is
things.
an argument saying that people were meant to eat every single day, period. There's got to be a time of fasting, some would argue. Master Shredder, what
What's up,
up?
Shredder?
Drop 3 racks of
No,
ribs on the speaker. Oh, shit. Beef or pork?
shoot, probably pork, but either one. I can eat some ribs now.
I can only do so many pork ribs, but beef ribs I can eat them bitches until I explode. Beef ribs and fucking burnt tips. I
Man, them
will
burnt
overdose
tips.
shit.
We got a we got one of them little food trucks down the road that if you like you can order they have ribs and burnt tips and stuff, and you can go down there and order some loaded fries, French fries, and they're them big fat crinkly fries, and they put burnt tips and they put they got multiple things. I always get the burnt tips, the pulled pork, and they got a homemade cheese dip they do, and it's fucking good, man. I have them pour cheese dip on it and sour cream, and that's pretty much what I get on mine. I eat the shit out of them things. I give you a big ass damn plate of it.
Well, welcome back to reality, Master Shredder. Pork. I mean, ribs are ribs. I'm not judging. You know what I mean?
Baby backs, hell yeah.
If you put ribs in front of me, I'm not going to ask you where the fuck it came from. I'm just going to see ribs and I'm going to eat them. You know what I mean? Chemo destroyed food that you can't eat. Baby backs. Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby backs
I'm
is
thinking next year harvest party, we might fuck around and have a pig. 'Cause I'm master debating getting a feeder pig in the springtime. Get that bitch up to about 200, 250. Butcher it out in the fall.
I have to. I may bring a couple of racks of baby backs this year.
This channel sucks. Holly Honda's your mom sucks. That's how she paid her way through fucking cosmetology school.
Holly Hondas is the one that was here earlier. I love people that hang around and shit and come back to the channel and they're like, "This channel sucks," but they stay around and shit. This is so entertaining for us. We love it.
Yeah, burn ends. I understand why they're so fucking expensive. That's that's a
I'm
guaranteed heart attack waiting to happen. That's what I'm looking forward to the most when we get our own cow out here. Boy,
I metal. I'm gonna bring some deer burger, I'm gonna make some deer chili, and I don't know. We might make some burgers out of them, but I'm gonna bring some deer burger. I don't know if I'll
No
have any.
deer meat.
I don't know if I'll have any deer steaks left or not by then. I
Damn
got two
northerners.
kids, man. They they absolutely fucking love deer meat, man. When they were young and I would cook up a big old thing of deer meat, I'd have to I'd have to hide it in the back of the refrigerator because they'd sit there and eat it till they got sick. They'd literally make themselves sick off of it.
I like some deer summer sausage.
Yeah, the 50-50 mix, deer and regular beef. Yeah, deer burger and beef burger. Yeah, 50-50 mix, man, it makes a really good burger. But I'll tell you, um, I made up this recipe with my deer burgers, and what I do is I get some green onions, some tomatoes, and some cheddar cheese, and I chop it all up real fine and mix that in the deer burger and cook it like that. Man, make some damn good burgers, boy. Damn good burgers.
I'm not opposed to deer meat, but I'm a cow guy. I will be a cow guy till the day I die. Nothing will ever be buffalo, but it's a technicality. But yeah,
Yeah.
youngest makes kick-ass deer sausage. Growing up, we had an hour and a half bus ride to get to fucking school, and that would be our snack. All the cousins and shit. We'd get one of them mini rolls of fucking deer summer sausage. Just carry with. Fucking love that shit. See, I've never tried elk. I've tried
I got
elk
some.
jerky, but I've never actually tried elk meat. I want to try it.
I even got some tenderloin here. Deer tenderloin. Bunch of deer burgers still in here. If y'all can see that.
Yes, sir.
Pork chops, some steaks, got ribeyes and New York strips
Is that Bambi's
over there. I
mother
buy
or
them
Bambi's father?
both.
Ah, so you made him an
That's what
orphan.
we got left.
I don't know.
Huh?
You made him an orphan.
Well, his ass will be old enough this year. He'll get shot too.
Always had jerky snack on.
Yeah, I got a bunch of ribeyes in there because I caught up with they had a sale on ribeyes and they ended up being basically about $6 a steak for some 1 inch thick. So I bought a whole ribeye and then I bought a whole New York strip. Cut them up, had them. They cut them. They'll slice them for free down there at our local store. So
The Diddler. Can we get an explanation behind the name? Because if not, you're come like automatically. I don't like you. I'm just saying. Like that's a fucked up name to have. I'm just saying. Is there a backstory behind why you call yourself Diddler?
right,
Because I'm automatically assuming that you need to go in a wood chipper.
I got to show it one more time. This is how we do it in Arkansas, right here, baby. See that? That's what's in that.
Your brother, man,
That's what's in the freezer.
your brother's trying to get you beat the fuck up. I'm just saying. Because where I come from, a diddler means you inappropriately touch folks, and it's worth your life. So I would change it. Just speaking for myself. You know what I mean?
Right?
How old are you? Let's start with that, since you have to have your brother make it.
Yeah, so the very first time he came in and said anything diddler, I was thinking that same thing. I was like, what the fuck? You gonna hang that one on the wall? Yeah. I'm gonna hang it in. I got a 9 point in there on the wall that's almost as big as him. I'm gonna hang it up in there one of these days.
Fucking slow ass Monday morning in America, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever y'all want to talk about, throw it out there. We're just hanging out at this point. It's too fucking hot to do anything outside. Okay, you're back. Dude, hey, I give you respect for actually listening to constructive criticism, Tanner. Applauds to you, sir. Applauds to you. W for Tanner. Again, though, Tanner, how old are you?
Too wet in North Canada, Alberta, staying in the cabin. Yeah, when we get done with this, I'll be taking my ass in there and kicking back on the couch and probably watching some westerns.
You got to be over 18 to be here. I appreciate you, though. Come back in 6 years. We'll be here. Well, unless the commies take over, then none of us will be here. Four rules in this chat, y'all. Don't be a sexual deviant. No racist shit. Do not spam my chat. And be over 18. That's it. Other than that, we're talking about whatever. I don't believe children
Yeah,
should be on the internet. This is a fucking trash can. I'm not a role model. Keep your fucking children off the internet.
yeah. I wouldn't have been able to come on the panel if it would have been last week because I just turned 18. So
Right.
exactly, lug nut.
Carl, I don't know what you mean by that.
They find Hutch through bathroom stalls and shit. It's wrote on the bathroom walls.
My name ain't been written on a bathroom stall since pagers were a thing. Mhm.
For a good time, call Hutch.
Yeah. I'm not an influencer either. I'm nobody. We are legion. We are a collective of channels who do real life shit. I'm just the channel you happen to stumble across. We're not here for the money, and we're not here for any kind of subscription. We do real life shit.
Pretty much.
If anything, we definitely chase more people away and kick more people out than we let in. I will say that. A couple times a year, we got to call the chat because there's some fucking retards, and they're not aware that they're retards.
Yep, we look for solutions. Crazy ass damn weather.
America.
So people code for a nap, going in, sitting on the couch and watching TV. Yeah, I can guarantee you there'll be a nap involved. Y'all know I can't sleep at night, man. Shit, I fell asleep last night about 11 or 11:30, man. At 2 o'clock, I woke up. I was wide awake, man. I laid there till like almost 5 o'clock this morning, just sitting there.
Yeah, and fart jokes. Don't forget the fart jokes. If I actually get buried and get a tombstone, at the very bottom in parentheses, I just wanted to say fart noise. That's it. In parentheses. Just because.
Oh man, trying to see if there's anything on X worth talking about. Trump did fire all the Democrat election people, the commission leaders and stuff.
Has there been anything else about the burn bags that Obama ordered to be burnt? I haven't noticed a lot of people talking about that.
I mean, it was just a bunch of burn bags that the FBI that this FBI found, and it was a bunch of shit in there. Dan Bongino put out a deal over the weekend. I guess it was. It may have been one day last week. I just saw it this weekend, and it was a little short, and it said, he said, remember when I was saying there was things I just can't talk about right now? And I kept telling y'all there's things happening behind the scenes. Just you got to let it play out. He said, and then he was talking about the burn bags, and he said, this is one of the things I was talking about, the election stuff and how kept um they kept a lot of stuff from the daily briefings, the presidential daily briefings. What would you do?
Syndromes up, I would be like, wow, this person might be retarded. This is why I don't come to public, and then I would go about my day.
You look like you drink. I do drink milk with my dinner sometimes. Well, there's supposed to be something wrong with that, or am I missing something much?
I'm thinking child or maybe on the spectrum potentially,
Right?
like real for real.
Got to be.
Right? Nothing beats a good old glass of ice milk.
Milk, it does the body good. Been drinking it since I was a young kid. There for a
Until it gives
while,
you
man.
kidney.
There for a while, we were going through 5 gallons a week of milk here at my house. My kids were growing up. Shit, I've been feeding my kids real food since they were little bitty, mashed taters and stuff like that.
I wonder if Trump's speech is setting something up for midterms.
Well, I think, I mean, I think that Trump is doing the election thing the same way he did Iran. And what I mean by that is with Iran, for instance, he kept saying, we're trying to make a deal with them. We're trying to make a deal with them. And he would send in, the negotiators and all of that. And everybody kept saying, why are you wasting your time? They're not going to hold to their. I think Trump knew that all along, and he wanted to clear the way so that when he got ready to bomb the living shit out of these people, you know what I'm
Justified.
saying? then he says, "Look, I tried we tried multiple times to make deal with these people." And I think he's doing the same thing with the election deal. My personal opinion, I think he's going to declare a national emergency over the election process. I mean, that's just my thought. I think you're going to see like a National Guard and Department of Homeland Security and probably ICE at a lot of polling around. You know, they may not be at the polling station; they're going to be right there by it, though. I mean, that's what I see coming.
Well, Bonnie's whoever controls the oil controls the world. So that's how it's always been. That's how it'll always be. As long as we've got combustion engines running 99% of everything on the planet, whoever controls the oil controls the world.
Yep, and that's what he's doing with the strait over there. I figure we're going to end up completely controlling Targ Island or however you say it over there. But that's what I think he's doing. You know, I think that's why he made that speech the other night so he could say, "Look, I showed y'all. Y'all didn't pass the Save America Act. You know, voter ID and all of that." And it's really funny because a lot of people will say, "Well, he's just trying to nationalize the elections," but I want people to understand. Go back and look up when Joe Biden took the presidency when he stole it. But anyway, um, go and
Yes.
look at the Democrats' bill, the very first bill that they introduced. Go look it. Go look it up. The very first bill the Democrats introduced. I think it was in 2020 or whatever. Whenever Joe Biden took office, the first bill they introduced was to nationalize the elections. That was the
Yes.
first
Keep
thing they
wood
did.
draining your car battery. But there are times if it gets stupid hot and you're not going anywhere, crack your hood about 6 inches and let a breeze go underneath there. Heat will it will fucking. I've seen it destroy some cells. And
So
Paul
it was
Sizer.
led. Huh?
Oh, Carl said some want world peace and some just want to blow it to pieces, and both are delusional.
Right. Nationalizing the elections. Is that what you're talking about, Broke Dicks? If that's what you're talking about, it basically the federal government takes over the election system. It's no more individual states. It takes it out of the hand of individual states and puts it into the federal government. They control the elections at that point.
They get to set the time frames and the dates and the parameters and all that other shit.
Right. Yeah, the Democrats introduced that bill right off the bat. They wanted, it's so funny because they sit and scream about what Trump's going to do this and Trump's going to do that, and they're the very ones that there would be voting. It just the federal government would control it instead of the states. Constitution, the states control their election process.
It would be the same standards as if you were voting for the president, but it would be that statewide. That way, California can't do the knock and vote recruiting bullshit. You know what I mean? It's going to take us 13 months to count the votes. That type of stupid shit.
Well, the sad thing about that Jimmy is that, I mean, yeah, he was a New York State Democrat, but the problem is that the Democrat Party are being taken over by these socialist communist people. On their platform, they sit there and tell you they want to get rid of the Senate. They want to pack the Supreme Court. I mean, they sit there and tell you they want to take over industry, for the government to take over industry, housing, um, elections. They want to take over everything, man.
Conservatives have been getting pushed out of the party since Reagan. Modern day conservatives are mid 90s Democrats
Right.
today.
Yes. Like Trump, he's considered conservative now, but he was just a modern day Democrat back in the day. Back in the day, modern day Democrats was not bad, man. They were for
Yeah,
they were
JF.
for yeah, they were for workers. They were for the Second Amendment. They were for your constitutional rights.
Yeah,
So when
conservative party, GOP, it's been dead for a long time. Conservatives are literally forced to go independent or conform to what people who were never conservative in the first place tell them should be conservatism. That's what we got now. The GOP is like what 30 or 40% ex Democrats. Like within 10 years ago, they were fucking Democrats. Now they're GOP fucking heroes. You know what I mean? It's we talk about an invasion. That's it right there. GOP's dead, and it's been dead for a long fucking time. Conservatism is just going to get weaker and weaker, and communism from the Democrats is just going to get stronger and stronger. That's all that's happening. You get rid of morality, you get rid of God in the country, and you got the White House flying homosexual pride flags. You know what I mean? Country's fucked.
yeah, the
There's no
violence.
conservative in this country.
Apparently, this was in front of a ice field office in New York. The guy set off incendiary devices outside of the ice field office. I got video of him. He went up there and poured a whole bunch of shit out and set it on fire. They tackled the shit out of that dude too. And saying his social media was full of anti-ice activity.
JD Dance can fuck off. Don't be afraid to say fuck around here, sir. What's wrong with you?
Right?
I agree with you, but if JD Vance is my only choice next to a Gavin Newsom or a fucking a Kamala Harris type, I'm voting for the demon over the devil. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? He doesn't have his. He's not going to fuck it up as fast. With Democrats, shit's going to get fucked up literally overnight. This country will change if Democrats get power again. If another copy and paste fucking conservative gets in charge, it's just going to go back to the same status quo bullshit. You know what I mean? I'd rather have the same old bullshit than a full blown goddamn communist takeover. So, as much as I hate JD Vance, I'd vote for him if that's the only option. That's just the way it is. It's compromise. I'm not voting for a king. I'm voting for a compromise.
Yep. That's kind of what we've been. That goes back to the conversation we were having a lot earlier when we said we should
Wait a minute.
when we said we should have been using our constitution many years ago to put a stop to this shit before before it got to the point that it is right now. It's gonna be a hell of a fight now.
He spends 10 times more than a Democrat does. Eh, he does spend a lot of money. I don't like that about him, but it's no different than any other politician. Did nobody give a fuck when every other single fucking president before him raised the gross national debt? We didn't rise up in the streets then. We're not going to rise up in the streets now, so it's a mute point. Every president spends more money than they should. But that's not the president's fault. That's Congress. That's the House.
And
They're the ones that make the budgets. Trump just signs it. If the senators and the fucking congressmen wouldn't have put that in the bill, it wouldn't have been spent. Not everything is the president's fault. That's why paying attention to local shit matters. Who's your congressman? Who's your senator? Who's your state rep? Trump's one fucking man. Three equal parts of the government. Ooh, Trump couldn't spend shit if they didn't make the bill to give to him in the fucking first place. Three equal parts of government. Y'all focused on one man that's been in there for a couple years instead of the motherfuckers who have been there for 50 or 60 fucking years. Ooh, the
yep,
guy that comes and leaves every 4 years is the problem. Grow the fuck up. You know what I mean?
we've been talking about this for a really long time, man. Pointing out the fact that people keep blaming it on the president, and the president, like even doing the shit with the Washington monuments and the reflecting pool and all that, spending our tax-paying dollars. Where the president has $0 when he gets into office. He has $0, and I'm not talking about his personal money. I'm talking about what he can spend. The House is the purse. The House gives him budget money to spend on certain things. He like he that reflecting pool and all of that came out of a budget that the House and the Senate both agreed upon. And that's the whole point of it. There's a certain budget that the president gets that he can spend it on, whatever. But the simple fact of the matter is, it's the fucking Congress. It is the fucking Congress. We've been saying this for a long, long time, and people keep saying Trump, or Biden, and it was Bush and Obama. It's Congress. It's Congress. None of them can do shit without Congress. Period. Unless they file martial law and a national emergency, then the president has some certain powers. But until then, it's Congress. It's all them fucking piece of shits up there that go, we're going to all that money to send that money to Ukraine. We're going to send all that money to Israel. We're going to send all that money here, President. Here's you a bunch of money for your administration where you can rebuild the reflecting pool and you can do this and you can do that. It's Congress, man. We've been saying this for a long fucking time and nobody wants to listen. And that's all it is, man. It's Congress. Because Trump will be gone. Let me just say this. How many presidents have we had since we had any national debt period? Presidents get a term of 8 years if they're lucky. Some of them only get 4. But go and look, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer. There's so many of these fucking people that's been in there for 35, 45, 50 fucking years. And that's the problem right there. It's them. Been through multiple. When I came out of high school, it was what, Reagan? At the end of Reagan's term in 86. So look how many presidents we've had since then. And has the national debt gotten any better at any time? You know, and when you start talking about this, a lot of people go, well, Trump spent more money than Biden did. Well, not really, not really. It all still boils down to Congress. The House is where the money comes from, and these bills, and that's the Senate can write bills all day long, but until it passes the House, you know what I'm saying? That's how this shit go. That's how that shit works. It has to be approved by both houses, both the House and the Senate. Then it goes to the president's desk.
Yes, it's extremely narcissistic to want your name on everything. But what kind of person do you think is going to be running for the office of the most powerful man on the planet? It's not going to be some shy, meek wallflower. It's going to be a fucking narcissist that understands that he is literally the most powerful man in the world. You got to be a narcissist to want to take that fucking job. George Bush was a bitch. Every Bush that ever existed is a bitch.
Who are you? I
They're the
haven't
last
met.
remnants of
Who's he?
that old school GOP, that fucking secret brotherhood bullshit. You know, that generational fucking nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
You no longer have a political party. That's the way it should have been from the beginning. You're supposed to vote for the candidate whose fucking policy suggestions align with your beliefs, regardless of what party they're fucking in. Oh, does this Democrat want to do the shit that I've been trying to do? Fuck, I'm voting for him. Does this conservative, same? Who gives a fuck about the party? Vote for who's going to actually make a change in your life and not cost you anything. Parties don't mean shit. You get retarded when you get in parties. You got the blue hairs on one side, you got the fucking MAGA retards on the other.
Yep.
Same fucking sheep. Bad. Over the same fucking problems. Hypocrites and fucking retards.
Yeah, I seen like we had a Democrat sheriff for a long time. I voted for him because he was old school Democrat. He believed in your constitutional rights and shit like that. You know, you should be voting for people who are aligned with your ideas, not because they have an R or a D by their name. That's so. I mean, you know,
Yeah, you want to
that,
form the best friendships and bonds, then gather with people who are like minded, not people who wear the same fucking jersey. Because that's going to fuck you up every time. Oh, you're the same color. Oh, we're both gay. Oh, we're both white. We're both black. We're both this. Let's be friends based on this irrelevant shit. Who gives a fuck?
yep,
We are in the era of weak men, and we have some hard times coming. That's all I know.
that is exactly true, 100%. And that's the whole thing, man. I mean, people need to wake up and realize that just happened.
You see it glitched out on me.
Yeah,
Or we're back though. We 5-5, y'all.
we 5 by 5, y'all.
I do only have 27% left on my phone, so we ain't got too much longer.
Shit, I ain't got the 6. I'm plugged in, and it's so hot. My phone's hot. It's about to quit charging.
I plugged mine in at fucking 58, and I'm down to fucking 26.
Yeah, it's sitting there blinking at me and shit. I'm gonna have to jump off here in a minute. It's gonna
But
die
you got
on
to
me.
remember that at the end of the day, every country gets the government it deserves. So if the government's got all that money to spend and waste on stupid shit, then maybe we should look at how we're feeding the government too much. I mean, maybe we need to evaluate ourselves as citizens and figure out, hey, we're spending all this money on stupid shit, making these people billionaires, but then yet we bitch about our quality of life. I mean, maybe look at your own decisions, figure out how you can fight the system that you say is robbing you. Either change your fucking lifestyle or take up arms.
Pretty much.
All right, y'all. It's hot as shit. Stay hydrated. Go do something.